All right. Good afternoon. This is Edward AJ from Nigeria, and today is July 2nd, 2018. Uh, we just have very few things to do today. Well, before we begin all that, our migration is still ongoing. We shouldn't forget that the migration is still ongoing. And the migration, good afternoon, Miss Jules Ann. So happy to see you today. Good afternoon, ma. Is New Zealand. The migration will be ending the 31st of this month. Migration will be ending 31st of this month. And that's like 29 days from Nigeria. That's like 29 days away. Since today is 2nd, that's like 29 days away. And you don't want to lose your precious TBC coin. And they're also valuable too, right? Remember we've spoken about mindset, changing it. Good afternoon, Mr. Stephen Coffey. Tibicians, you have to know that what you have now is a gift. It's a gift from the Creator. Is an opportunity into the life of abundance. Okay, so it is something we should hold deeply and dearly to our heart. Right, it's an awesome opportunity. So you don't want to lose that coin or lose those coins. Right. So migration will be ending the 31st of this month. Do everything you can to migrate your coins. What you really need is pay your Kringle Cashback Office fee, which is $10, and that same fee will cover for your wallet, your TBC009. We are not using TBC004 anymore. Your TBC009 wallet, that same fee will cover for it for a lifetime. All right. If you are having, please 1 minute. Come. All right. I have to tell my kids in school to reduce their voices. They are preparing for their graduation ceremony. Their graduation ceremony is going to be happening somewhere towards the end of this month, or probably at the end of this month. So I have to tell them to just reduce their voices, because I got a comment that says most of the time there's this noise at the background, so I'm trying to also minimize that. Okay, so pay your $10 fee. That covers for your Kringle, your lifetime. Sorry, that covers for your wallet lifetime. Okay. If you don't know how to, or you're having challenges paying for your wallet fee, you can reach out to any of the broadcasters. You can reach out to me. Okay, but you can reach out to any of the broadcasters in order for them to assist you. Okay. Mr. Dan Lutz has a program, as a website or so, that you can easily pay through, but there's just a little fee that is attached to it. Okay, so mind you, if someone else is paying for you, if someone else is helping you pay, you have to add the extra charges that the Bitcoin blockchain is going to charge you. Okay, so you don't just expect to give the person $10 and expect that the person you just get $10 worth of Bitcoin paid into your wallet when you are not transacting with that person. The person is only trying to help you pay. Okay, so best is you can pay the person either an extra $3, $2, as the case may be, in order for the person to be able to help you pay for your wallet. Okay, so that has to do with the migration. Then let's not forget that on the 7th of the same month, the TBC admin will be shutting down the send button in TBC 004, and that is also a very good one, because practically we don't need the TBC 004 anymore. Okay, so instead of giving us all of the bugs, all of the headaches and stuff like that, it is better we just shut down the transaction. As in the send button, nothing should be happening from there. So please do not do, because today is already 2nd, do not do any form of transaction close to that date, because I'm no longer using TBC 004, so I don't know the process, the time it is taking now for it to confirm. It used to have a lag, a delay, so as a result, we had to move to the TBC 009, which is super crazy, super fast, super awesome. Okay, so do not do any transaction closer to that date, okay, because you don't know how long it will take. And if you do a transaction and it doesn't confirm in time, that might just give us or give you another trouble. Okay, so that's just a word of advice to all TBCians who are still in TBC 004. But kindly migrate. If you are having any question as touching migration, please feel free to ask the question why we are live. Most especially why I'm alive, as in why I'm having my live broadcast. Okay, that is the only time I can really see the question and attend to it. Because the reason I'm saying this is most of the time when I finish and I just decide to go to Google, as in Chrome, to check my YouTube channel, most of the time I've come across questions, and it is very hard to reply back. So best advice, why I'm doing my live broadcast, if you have TBCians out there, I'm being supported right now by Ms. Jules Ann and Stephen Coffey. These are awesome leaders, awesome broadcasters in the TBC community, but I'm not referring to them because these are leaders, but I'm talking to TBCians who will come across this video, who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. I'm talking to those out there. Okay, if you have any question, please pop up that question why I'm doing my live broadcast, in order for me to be able to answer you quickly, right? So July 7th, do not forget, the send button TBC 004 will be completely shut down. Do not do any form of transaction closer to that time, right? Then from the blog, I am so excited and really happy. My friend and brother, who has always been here to motivate, push me up, encourage, keep the chats, the live broadcast alive, Mr. Stephen Coffey will be coming over to Africa. That is an exciting time for me. Okay, I'm in Africa, so, and not just him, he'll be coming alongside with the voice of TBC, Randall Singh. He'll be coming to Africa, and I'm really praying that they get to most of the parts in Africa. I don't know where they are going to touch down, but I'm hoping and praying that they touch down in Nigeria too. I am praying that I know we have Crystal Eye Lady in South Africa. So I don't know if they'll be going to South Africa or Ghana or Cameroon. We know we have awesome leaders all over Africa too. So I don't know where they are going to touch down, but I am praying they touch down too in Nigeria. And as I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the TBC admin for this awesome trip that has been granted. It's on the blog. You can get it on the blog. That is why we say check the blog. You find all of the exciting informations on the blog. So TBC admin, thank you. You are doing an awesome job, awesome work. Humanity will forever be indebted to you for this great thing that you have given to humanity. We know that all of humanity have not come to grab it yet, but over time, we broadcasters and all televisions who are out there, positive-minded, knows that humanity will come to accept it. We're going to play our role. We're going to do our part. We are going to keep preaching the TBC gospel. We'll keep preaching the TBC gospel until it cuts across the whole earth. Okay? Until the minds of people become totally open to see this awesomeness that you brought to humanity. We are really, really grateful, and thank you for sending the voice of TBC, Mr. Stephen Coffey, to Africa. But my prayer is, I am praying that at least, if they come to Ghana, we don't know where they are coming right now. That's the truth. Nobody knows. The schedule has not been set yet. Africa is large. We have Cameroon, Ghana, South Africa, Angola, Egypt, Nigeria, Senegal, and so on and so forth. So we don't know. But I am praying that Nigeria gets to have its share of the voice of TBC and Mr. Stephen Coffey, who is an awesome broadcaster too. So it is on the blog. Stephen Coffey is overjoyed about going to Africa. It is on the blog. You can catch the video on the blog. Okay, so that is that about that. Then lastly, there's an awesome news. Okay, we have to find out where this blog post is going to be today, and that will be by 3 p.m. Nigeria time. The main time is 7 a.m. PDT time, Pacific Day time. Okay, awesome, right? And this is the post. We are kicking off the cash flow campaign at the new Send Button meeting. You don't want to miss that meeting. You want to be there to catch it first hand, not a hearsay. Okay, not a hearsay, but first hand. You want to be there. You want to catch it live. Okay, and to do that, you need to have your send button. Like we said, if you do not have your send button, you are wrong. You are wrong if you do not have your send button. Okay, because getting the send button is not so tasky. It's not even tasky. So if you do not have your send button, you are wrong. Ask questions. If you do not have your send button, ask questions. But if you migrated recently, you have to give a 24 hours. If your coins have showed up, you have to give a 24-hour for your send button to be turned on. You must remember that. Okay. All right. So send button meeting today with no other person but Mr. Randy Wilson. Looking forward to that time to attend the meeting, and let's really get down to Blasters, the campaign. We are kicking off the cash flow campaign. You don't want to miss it, right? So the time is 3 p.m. Nigeria time for Nigerians, but for others, you just have to Google it, your time zone, check it on Google, 7 p.m. PDT time. What is it in my own time? It will show you. Okay, so that is that about the blog. All right, today we really have in mind to talk about is financial freedom. Okay, just something I want to talk about because it is what TBC represents. Okay, financial freedom, that's what TBC is giving right now. And that's what we want to talk about. The entire word, populace of the word, what they really are looking for is financial freedom, financial independence. Okay, they don't want to be depending on someone for a paycheck. That's what the word is looking for right now. They don't want to have their life, nobody enjoys it, to have his or her life tied to a job that they go as early as 7 a.m. in the morning to return, say like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. in the night. Nobody enjoys that. And you know that design was created during the Industrial Revolution, during the Industrial Age. It was a plan that a group of people made up. I just hope that humanity can catch this. That these systems are made up systems. I'm praying that people will begin to really see the word for what it is. I think it was the voice of TBC, Mr. Randy Wilson, who said, nothing seemed to be the way it is, something like that, but it is what we define them to be. Okay? My point is, what we call real is what we define to be real. What we call real is what we define to be real. What we call true is what we define to be true. It did not just appear as true. We accepted, we agreed it to be true. All right? So the whole Industrial Revolution was someone's idea. And the idea was to keep people in servitude. To keep people in servitude. To keep people under control. That was the main idea. Do not be deceived. Now, the deception comes in when they bring in the paycheck. All right, sound like too much double standards going on. Okay, the deception came in when they brought in the paycheck. Now, with the paycheck, they have blinded the minds of people from seeing the truth. Because they so designed it that people will need to survive. And because they will need to survive, they needed to create a system that will control these people. I just hope that the world will see this. The educational system was a form of producing slaves, was a form of producing obedient servants. I'm using a model here in Nigeria to give an example. People go through school. We have the kindergarten system. We have the primary system. From there, it takes you to the secondary system. From there, you have to write a university entrance examination, and you enter the university. And from the university, you come out, you go for what we call the youth corps service. And after the youth corps service, you begin to look for a job. Okay, it's not that it is training you to be self-dependent. No, rather it is training people to be dependent on the system. It was the design. Long time ago, I had to start asking questions, doing researches on where we got this model from. And we were colonized by the Britons, Europe. They brought the culture. They brought the culture. The educational system came from them. And when you trace it, they also got the whole idea started with the Prussians. I think that was West Germany. Is it West Germany? I think so. Came from there. And the model is still the same. The overall goal is to produce servants. Okay? And they keep promising, this is it, they keep promising that when you get out of school, you are going to have a good job. Therefore, you have to get some good grades. Work hard so that you have the best grade. And when you come out of school, you have a good job with a good paycheck. Gentlemen and ladies, that is a super lie. It is a lie that they have used to enslave humanity for as long as they have been. The question is, will humanity keep following these lies? That is the question. When you get out of school, it is not true. What they are only doing is brainwashing people to depend on the system. But TBC has already created and placed in the hands of humanity financial freedom, financial independence. All that we need to do now is to work in line with the TBC admin and build our own economy. That's so huge. Okay, when I mean huge, it is awesome. Knowing that I am part of something that is transforming, something that will make the world a better place. What else should I be doing with my time? What else should I be committed to, if not in building the economy of TBC, if not in sharing the wealth with people and try to help them see how they have been in the dark? What else can be more better than what we are doing right now? TBC has already made available. In short, TBC is financial independence. That is what it is. Financial independence. You know why? Because TBC is money. And all we are doing right now is making and working together to make TBC spendable. Whether the trade fairs that people organize, whatever, it is all to make TBC spendable, of which you know that it is already spendable. It is already spendable. For instance, you know of the truth, the news of the event that happened in the Philippines, of the 110 tribes, how they have made TBC their legal tender. Okay, so TBC is financial freedom. TBC represents so many things to so many positive things. That's what TBC represents. TBC represents financial freedom. TBC is financial freedom. TBC is an asset. TBC is money. I'm just trying to wrap up everything in my head and make people out there see this glorious opportunity. TBC is an asset. Just like your land is an asset. TBC's value never goes down. It doesn't. It won't. Stay tuned for tomorrow's broadcast. I'm going to say we have something so special to talk about tomorrow. As touching that the value won't, it can't. It can't go down. Best come to best. Of what happens to it, best come to best. What do you think that will be? It's going to stop? No. No. It won't stop. Do you know why it won't stop? Until it gets to its maturity. Because we have people all over the globe. Because someone's mind will be regenerated the next minute. Because someone will be transformed in his or her mind the next seconds. The person is going to see, is going to hear of the truth and the power, the awesomeness that TBC brings. And as a result, the person is going to take actions. The person is going to take steps. The person is going to accept this gift of abundance. And when that person accepts the gift of abundance, what has happened to the price, the daily price? It has gone up. It can't go down. It won't stop. It can't stop. It will keep growing until it gets to its maturity. And that person who has gotten this idea is vibrating, is full of energy. He can't hold it back. The person will share the idea with someone else. And it will inspire some. This financial freedom, you are working our ass 24/7, going from paycheck to paycheck. Financial freedom. The system that you're working never grants you financial freedom. But TBC, I can assure you, from here. Really good. And we really have to say a very big thank you to the TBC admin for allowing God Almighty to use the TBC admin to bring this abundance to planet Earth. Until I see you again tomorrow, stay blessed. I love everyone who turned up. I love everyone who subscribed. I love every member of TBC who are standing to represent what TBC is out there. Keep up the good work. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.